time to open power like Thalia. Let's see. No. I'm going by the strict definition. That's why I wrote power 9. I didn't write power 10 or power 11, I wrote power 9. Like, I will take Soul Ring, but that's not power. Pog indeed. Let's see, can I table any of these? Mystic Confluence, maybe. Probably not Mystic Confluence, but definitely taking Soul Ring. So, the people betting yes, it's kind of interesting because no is way more likely, but yes has worse odds. So I don't know what happened there. I take another Mind Twist? I guess so. Mind Twist is significantly better when you have Soul Ring in your deck. One piece of power in 3 packs? You can run the numbers on it, Nicholas. I don't think it's that likely. Oh. Well, I could take Twister. Actually, I think I am going to take Twister and just end the prediction now. Alright, since this pack's also not that exciting. I mean, you could take like Hex Drinker or Rabble Master or whatever, but I'm going to take Twister. We could draft some sort of deck where Twister's good. Alright, well, guess that ended it real fast. If I'm drafting a Twister deck, maybe like Storm-esque in some ways, maybe the High Tide tables. Feel scammed? Well, that's how the prediction goes for Asphalt 4. I wasn't trying to scam you, it just happened, you know? I'm gonna take Vision over Daze. What is this? This is like Wood Elves, right? Yeah, it's Wood Elves. Cruise is budget power. I think Cruise is significantly worse, but I might still take it. I might also take Shark Typhoon instead. Could also take Time Warp, but that's also not great. I think I'm just going to take a blue card. I could also take Metamorphose if I'm trying to Storm. Maybe I'll just take Morphos, actually. I'll take Morphos, actually. Change my mind. Okay. I think I'm going to just push on it and see if we can do it. So either Mana Flare or Baral. Depends exactly on the setup. I think I might just take Baral instead. Yeah, take Baral, see what happens. Turnabout is perfect, except I wish I'd taken Flare. I think it feels open, so I view it opposite. I don't want to draft Storm if it's contested. It feels actually open. That's the difference. Also, you can just draft a big blue deck that happens to be like sort of Stormy instead of like actual being Storm. Vamp or Echo of Eons. Probably just Vamp. I don't think Echo is very good unless you have exactly LED. Was High Tide in my pack one? Pick one? I don't remember what pack High Tide was in. Okay, well, this is a very good sign. I think I can be like very blue heavy Storm. So this is a very good sign for the deck. We're looking for Palancron's good, Time Spiral's good, One Desire's fine. I think Desire's a lot worse than other people think. But this is definitely fine. None of these cards are good. I guess I could just take... None of these cards are really that exciting. I'll just take Fallen Shinobi for the sideboard, I guess. I don't really want to put it in my main deck. Mindslaver is sort of fine. If you end up having to be a big blue deck with High Tide, you can just put Mindslaver in your deck and it sort of works. I mean, obviously not ideal, but... You've been impressed with Drake? I mean, why, I guess, is what I'll ask you. Mirari's Wake is secretly a Storm card. If you have white-green Signet, you can splash it into your deck. I remember, like, watching DZY streams and you would just regularly... Oh, okay. Well, that's a really good sign. This decky looks toxic. What's up, Feingersh? You're having a good Friday. I am going to take Time Spiral. I hope to table Memory Deluge. And I don't really care about the other cards. I guess Cabal Writ's sort of fine, but we have no black fixers. But definitely Spiral. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Just double checking. Take Venser's interaction. Can take this as a fixer. Seagate Stormcaller is not really that exciting, I think. Brazen Bar is okay. I think I should just take the Vista so I can splash. Petal's only okay, I think, actually. But I think I'm going to take the Vista as a fixer. I think I can table this Petal based on pack 1. I don't really care about these blue cards that much. Like, Venser's probably the one I'd play the most. Yeah, exactly. I'll take the Vista. Like, I'm currently have no fixers for my 3-color deck. Although... debatable if I want to play this one. I think I want to play this one regardless, but it's debatable if I want to play this one. I think I'm gonna cut Mindslaver, but if I'm out of playables, I'll put it in my deck. Then I'm gonna take Tutor over Citadel. If I had Tinker, I would take the Citadel, but I don't. And I think the Tutor just like completes. It just makes your deck a lot more consistent. So I think you should just take Tutor. Okay, here I think Ponder or Steam Vents are the only justifiable picks. I think it's actually Ponder now. Although Steam Vents is really good. Ponder's a blue demonic player? What the fuck? Who said that? I mean, clearly it's a good card. I'm gonna take Ponder just to like glue my deck together. This is bad for everything I'm trying to do. I guess I'll sideboard Snuff Out versus like Thalia. Dark Grit or the Castian Probe. It wasn't Daniel? I thought it might have been Daniel. I get a gold ducat. Alright, then I'm gonna take Probe. But it's kind of close. The thing is, I think black is my splash, so I don't really want to play a Writ. I also don't have Yogwill. Okay, Brain Freeze is very, very, very good. Kind of critical that I find a win con at some point. Alright. Okay, so now our deck actually works. Before it didn't really. Alright, Frantic Surge, obviously excellent. So this is going swimmingly now. Can we get some Jarvis claps in chat? Some hype for this Storm deck? Alright. I'll take a ball red. I'm probably not going to play it, but hypothetically I could. The only issue with the High Tide based versions or Mana Flare versions is it's kind of hard to kill before turn 4. So sometimes you lose a race to like red or white. And that's just, you kind of just have to accept it. I think I'm going to play this happily now by this point. It's pretty good with this and this. And yeah, it's actually good with this and this as well. So kind of a lot to like about CK Stormcaller now in this deck. Alright, I'll take this on the spec for Tinker. I only have one artifact, but I think I have enough tutors and cantrips I can probably assemble it, even, especially if I find another artifact, you know. I could also take Jar, but I think Jar is just a bad version of Citadel, you know? They're kind of the same card. Saga finds Soul Ring. Fawn is defense. How do we get her into? I don't want to take it. I'm thinking about Saga, actually, but I think I should just take Fawn instead. I mean, Fawn's not the greatest card in these types of decks, but just having a counterspell on like turn 3 when you untap into a kill on turn 4 matters. Especially versus stuff like Narset, I think. Entomb, Pass and Flames? Nah, I don't really like Pass and Flames when my setup is like Time Twister, Time Spiral. I mean, I could take the Pass and Flames, I just don't think it's great. I generally think Pass and Flames is the weakest engine for these Storm decks. Okay, there's a lot of good ones here. I think I should just take Leak. Again, just defend myself on the early turns and then kill them later. Bloodstained Mire would be good too, but it can't find an island, which is kind of critical. But I kind of think I just need, like, stuff to do in 2 that's not, like, combo pieces, or, you know. Spellseeker finds High Tide. Thirst just draws a bunch of cards. Like, I'm going to play a lot of basics, so this is kind of a good card. Probably Thirst over Spellseeker. Although Spellseeker finding exactly High Tide matters, maybe I should just take the Seeker. There's also blocks. It's between these two. I'll take the Seeker. This is not a very good card. Like, honestly, I think it's just... This card is so clunky, and you have to untap with it. Citadel curling on the deck. I think I should just take Click and play it. Just to check, you know. You can also take Lava Claw Reaches, but it's kind of bad. Maybe I need the Reaches more, actually. Alright, I'm gonna take Breaches actually in reconsideration. Yogwill LED. Are we a good Yogwill deck? Can I take Will Table LED? Alright, I'm gonna take Will and try to table with LED. I don't think you can take LED, try to table Will. Iteration's kind of nice. I think I'll play it. LED is significantly better for me? Why do you say that? I'll sideboard Oracle. So it looks like I'm blue, black, splash, red. This wheel sucks. Like, it's actually just a bad card, I think. Play Archmage as well, but I think this is better. I guess I can put this over here. I'm not going to play it, most likely. I'm not going to play any of these other cards. Then I'm going to cut Fawn for my main deck. Sucks that it's not an island, but I think I should just play it by this point and accept it. I'm going to have a shit ton of islands in my deck anyways. I'm kind of just hoping it tables, of course. It might not. Anyone remember which pack it was in? Yeah, Spire Bluff is definitely replacing a mountain. Am I supposed to play Oracle in my main deck in case if they have an Eldrazi Titan? Like, I could do something like Spiral or a Desire for a bunch, Brain Freeze myself out, and then play Oracle. Yeah, I could. Which pack was the LED in? Okay, well, suck it, Matt. Suck it, Matt! We just have it all. I mean, obviously I think no one else was in the deck, is what actually happened. This pack. It was in fact in this pack. How many lands should I play? Probably 15? Maybe 16, actually. Then we're gonna cut Cabal Writ on the splash. I don't think it's, like, particularly good in my deck. Yeah, Echo did in Wheel and Lead did in Pack 3. I actually think Storm was wide open, and someone just, like, took the Echo for no reason, which didn't make a lot of sense, but... Like, just how the packs broke down, it felt like it was super open. Do I want to play 16th land? Okay. Screenshot. Just think. There were a lot of good cards in that pack, is the other thing as well. People are more committed in Pack 3, I agree. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Do I want to start Mind Twist? I'm actually debating if I want to start Mind Twist or not. Like, which sounds crazy. I kind of think it's not that good in my deck. Like, I'm debating if Mind... I guess it is kind of crazy, but... Oh, getting it with Spellseeker is nice? Okay, maybe I should just play 15 lands and leave this list. How many black sources do I need? Probably 4? Maybe 5, actually. I need 5 black sources, that's a lot. Manamorphose sort of cheats. Kind of a tough one to build. Alright. One mountain is fine, I think. I have 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4 red sources for 1, 2, 3 red cards. 8. Let's see. This is 11. 3 swamps, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10. I can't go below 10 blue sources, I think. So I think I actually do want another land, and it should be a swamp. Question is what to cut. Do I need to start the Oracle? It's kind of awful. Cut Strix? Oh, I could cut the Strix. That's fine, yeah. I guess I'll cut Strix for a land. I think Seagate's pretty good in this deck, actually. Like, if you Seagate a tutor, you probably instantly win next turn. If you Seagate, like, an iteration, that's pretty good. Seagating a Metamorphose on your combo turn's good. Ponder, Probe. I think there's just enough... There's enough cards where Seagate's good. But yeah, I think I should cut the Strix for a land. That's actually correct. Okay. Free screenshot. This deck is nice, I think. It's obviously not a 10 out of 10, but I think it's pretty good. You know? Alright. Alright, prediction for the first match of this draft. Let's see. Prediction started, and let's go to the match. I think it's a nice one. Alright. First matchup. Dino Belcher Bog Boys. This name sounds familiar. I think it's like some legacy person meme. I don't remember. This name sounds familiar, I can't tell you why. So I draw... I mean, I think this is a keep, but... Yeah, no, that was, I don't know. I think this is Callum in disguise, but... Maybe not. I guess if it was Callum, they would have said hi. So it probably isn't. That's a good draw, actually. If I draw High Tide, this hand becomes absurd. Okay. That's a lot of mana. Hope I don't go, like, killed by green guards. That would be kind of sad. What's up, DT Lurch? This is not a stiff draft, even though it could have very easily been. No one wanted to donate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll have 6 this turn if they have a land. It's kind of a critical breakpoint for a lot of really good cards. That's kind of scary. Oh, that's really unfortunate, actually. Fuck. Now I really need to draw High Tide, I think. I was thinking about if I should just continue playing Islands out to hope to draw High Tide, but I think that's kind of maniacal. I think probably what's going to happen is I'm going to use Turnabout to fog them on one of the later turns, and then just try to kill them the turn after, if I had to guess. Just like Cryptic Command them for one turn, and hope to win the turn after with the Spiral. But, see if it works. That's not good. There's no way I get to Ancestral Vision, so I probably should just take the Mountain and the Probe, and probably like this. Last card's Whisperwood Elemental. Okay. So they attack me for 7, and they'll have lethal next turn. Alright. Not very exciting, but is what it is. No, I think it's... Well, it depends on what my Spiral draws me, right? Oh, wait. If they have Hoof this turn, I die. Shit. Oh. I willed it into existence. It's unfortunate. I think this should be a good matchup, but my hand wasn't the fastest. Plus I didn't have any interaction. That sucks. We just side in like Lily on the last hope to pick off mana dorks, but I kind of think I should just maybe cut Yogwill for Snuff Out. I think I actually need the Oracle because I think it's not 0 They could definitely have no Eldrazi Titan in their deck. Alright, I'll just cut... maybe I shouldn't cut Will. Kind of just didn't get off the ground that game, unfortunately. Because my... Yeah, I'll just submit. The Brawl getting killed was definitely problematic. Well, they technically killed me on turn 5. Sure. I think it's actually kind of hard to cast Liliana as well. Do I want to vamp on turn 1? I don't think so. Okay, now I wish I had boarded out the Yoggle. It's pretty bad for stat, honestly. I'm not gonna cast Vamp yet, because I don't know what I want. If I draw another island, I'll probably get Spiral. Or High Tide, rather. But since I don't know if I want it yet, probably won't do that. Does that work versus Ooze? I don't think it works versus Ooze, right? I'm just gonna take a draw and see what I draw. That's actually really good. So now... Shouldn't even play this out, I think, because it's kind of soft to land to like getting killed or whatever. I'm just gonna say go and see if they tap out. If they don't tap out, I don't think this is a fast enough clock. This yeah, it's go time. Can I cast Will? Do I want to cast Will? I don't think I want to cast Will. I think I should just cast Spiral. I think if I cast Will... If I cast Will... costs me 3... and I play this and this... Yeah, I don't think I want to cast it. I think I should just cast this. Yeah, but I don't think that's... Is that really that... actually, maybe that's good. Hold on. Okay, maybe I should do that, actually. Yeah, I probably should, then. I think I can just tutor for freeze, or sorry, tutor for Oracle, Seeker for freeze, freeze myself, and then play Oracle, right? I think that works. Yeah, I think it very easily works, actually. It's not even particularly close. I can even do this first. It's like... I can brain freeze them first for a few copies to see. I need 5 copies on me. What if I just put 8 copies on them? If I put 5 copies on me, that works, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the original one's targeting me. I guess 5, and then the rest on them. I don't need +1 storm. Okay, they do have an Eldrazi. That's good to know about. So I have to do this nonsense every game. That's basically what I was checking for. So that means I know the setup of just Brain Freeze is not good enough. Callum knows this person. Yeah, it's good to know. That's why I did it. I just wanted the information because it's like kind of critical. So it just means I can't just short combo. I literally have to go all the way through. Like, I have to assemble freeze plus Oracle. What that means. So it gets harder, but I think it's fine. Do I want to side in, like... I don't really... I think just, like, optimizing for speed is probably correct. Could have, like, Fawn in my deck for the, Garrick. Could have Snuff out in my deck. Could have Strix in my deck, too. I think I'm gonna cut Mind Twist on the draw. Like, this sounds crazy, but I don't think it's that good versus them. I don't think that's what the games are about. I could just put Cabal Writ in my deck to go faster, actually. But that's also not that insane. Nah, I'm gonna put Fawn in, I guess. Well, kind of awkward. Yeah, I think it's actually correct. Alright, well, this is a keep. I'm not really allowed to play the Oracle out because we know how their deck works. Just kind of awkward, but whatever. They have 2 Moxen. That's kind of a problem, but... I'm looking for an engine card this game, I think. Fine. Yo, Lackey. Last game, I saw that they had an Eldrazi Titan, but I freezed them just for enough to see the Eldrazi Titan, but I also had Thoughts of Oracle in my hand after knowing myself for a bunch. So now I need to find High Tide. I could EOT Mana Flare, actually, or Frantic Search, but we'll see what happens. Fine. Yeah, absolutely not. That's just not... That's super toxic, opponent. Is my opponent killed me in game 1 with turn 5 Hoof. Who's the toxic one? It's not me. Did I just lead on Frantic Search, maybe? I think I can wait 1 turn, actually. Again, since I know they have an Eldrazi Titan, I actually, like... I can't really spew this off. Which is kind of sad. Okay, that's my favorite. Yeah, that's my plan currently. Just gonna cast this and see. Okay, that's not good. I think it's just these 2. I need High Tide or Spellseeker for Tide, and also I need to not die, which is kind of problematic. I might actually play out the Oracle as a blocker instead. Yo, and not sorry, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate you. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think I should just play the Oracle out and block with it. I think I might be 1 turn too slow, actually. If I don't keep the tutor, the problem is... There's a lot of problems. Alright, I'm actually not allowed to keep the tutor, I think. So basically what happens is, if I keep the tutor, I block this turn, they'll have... Everything will attack me, right? So, suppose they attack me with 3-3, 3-3, 2-1, 2-3, 2-1, 1-2. That's 6, 12, 13. So I actually could block Refellos, and then I would have to use Turnabout to Fog. Then the only way that Tutor can get High Tide is if I'm not... Yeah, I'm not even allowed to cast Tutor for Tide, essentially. I have to use Turnabout to Fog them. So basically what that means is I need to top deck High Tide instead, which means I should just put both of these on the bottom and block. Which is kind of unfortunate, but... I think I'm going to lose, actually, but... Oh, maybe I should have done that. Okay, I should have kept the land, actually. You're right. Yeah, no, that's better. Because then I actually have a shot of winning. Now I think I'm kind of colded. Yeah, I know you're right. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked now. I think that was just a bad play. That doesn't matter. Yeah, no, I should have definitely kept the land and just tried to kill them. That would have been a lot better. I guess if I draw an untapped land, I still have that option, to be fair. It's better if I draw Tide, but does that even matter? Like... Also, they get to see their top of their deck with that. That's kind of cool. So they're just... Block. Alright, I'm not fogging them because I think it's just too risky. I think I'm just gonna go to try to kill them. Okay, this is actually really good. Oh, maybe really good is a stretch, but I think it works. Actually, I should just probe them first for life. If they drew the Ulamog... They have Ulamog in their hand, chat! We might get lucky! Oh my god. They can dismember my thing. That's fine. I only have one possible play, which is brain freeze your library. Well, I can't desire if they... I know about the dismember, right? I can't even cast my desire. PogChamp! Chat! PogChamp! I should have just left land on top last turn. That was loose, but... Oh my god. That was insane. That was a nice one. Alright. Gotta pay out the believers. Oh, there were no haters. Yeah, this deck is... I think this deck is pretty good, actually. Alright, 2-0. Prediction up in a second. Get your bets in. Should have drawn your best card. Alright, prediction up. Let's see, gonna use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back for match 2. Thanks for being here. If you want to be as cool as And Not Sorry, check for that Twitch Prime sub. Also, And Not Sorry, let me know if I should open a chest for you. Be right back in 2 secs for match 2 with this sweet, sweet Storm deck. Alright, I'm back. Okay, we got some betters, so let's start the match. I think I might end up drafting a third deck and not playing it out today. But this is a nice second draft deck. The first one was pretty boring. It was just like ordinary Esper Reanimator or whatever. Like, not a great deck. Oh, this song's a banger. Dr. Mario. Yeah, we keep. This is probably like a turn 4 kill-ish, but obviously depends what cards I find. Yeah, I think I just keep all those. It's kind of crazy not to, I think. I'm just gonna play Baral, and then see what they do, I guess. I want to play it like that in case if I want to play Iteration next turn, you know? And I can twist for 3 next turn, which might be pretty good. Depends on exactly what they're up to. Stomping Ground, okay. Metamorphose? Dismember? Numbers and shambles with this hand. This hand's really good, yeah. But there's a total match to play. You know? Okay, Ren says, I do not care about that. Go on Seeker or Twister. I can cast Demonic Tutor off Swamp this turn. I'm gonna play the Swamp from Exile. Feels like I want Seeker actually just to go find Tide. I just want to play a bunch of tutors for my pieces over the next few turns. I don't think they're gonna kill me that fast, so I think I have time. I think I should just get Spiral. It's just the most powerful card. I'll just ding their run for 1, but I do have a lot of ways I can play this hand, which is kind of crazy. I don't think I'm even going to cast Mind Twist this game, which is... Oh, okay, sure. That's kind of crazy that I'm not playing Mind Twist this game, but I kind of think I don't need it. Oh, that's really good, actually. Hold on. So, I think I should play Seeker for Tide. Can I flare Tide? Let's see. I play Seeker for Tide. I vamp for Turnabout, I guess. I think I have enough to cast a shit ton of spells, so I guess I'm gonna do that. I think, like, I'm probably going to kill them next turn, but obviously it depends on what I draw. What happens if I just vamp for Island? Is that better? No, vamping for Frantic I think is better. Sure, this is a style of deck that I absolutely do not care about playing with my type of deck. I think I should just get Frantic Surge. Anything better? Probably. Should I Tide first? Or does it matter which order I do it? If I flare first, I have 4 remaining. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't matter which way I do it, right? I could play Swamp, play Flare off these 3, play Tide, Frantic. Maybe that's better. Am I supposed to do that? Hold on. My brain is not functioning. Play the land first, play Flare. I guess I'm supposed to do that, right? Yeah. I think I do as well. It's a little bit close, I think, but, you know, fine. I think I can do the same thing again, where I just brain freeze my entire library and play Oracle. I think I have enough for that. Let's see, I have literal DI mana. I have a shit ton of mana. I was just clicking on the buttons to make sure. I can actually put the trigger on the stack. I need to freeze myself 9 times. So 1 copy on them. Okay. Well, pretty academic turn 5 win. I had just a fuck ton of tutors in my hand, so I just could do whatever the hell I wanted. I think, obviously, the post-board game is going to be harder. Honestly, this is not very good in my deck, which is kind of funny to say. Like, it's a generically good card, but I don't think that's really what my deck is about, which is kind of funny. Like, it doesn't actually matter. Is it just crazy to cut it? Like, what if I just cut Mind Twist for Fawn, period? Alright, I'm gonna try it again. I mean... I think, really, I should have cut the... I mean, I have Spellseeker for Mind Twist, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Because if I didn't have Mind Twist in my deck... if I didn't have Spellseeker, I think I absolutely would not play the Mind Twist, but... I don't know. Yeah, it's funny, I just, like, declined to cast it basically every turn. Okay, this is a keep. It's a slow hand, but I don't think they're, like, very fast at killing me. Also, like, I have turn 1 Suspend Ancestral Vision, so that gives me a lot of cards on turn 5. And also I have Soul Ring, like, you know, I think it's kind of good all around. Yeah, I agree. That's why I wanted to cut it to begin with, but it was a little bit out there to do so, so I didn't cut it. Uh-oh. This is an Ashiok? If it's an Ashiok, I think I might have to counter it. Care about that one. I'm just gonna leave a Hardcast Fawn this turn. Not really in a rush to, like, cast my Soul Ring or my Ponder. Especially not Ponder on this turn cycle. Okay, can't counter that. So they got these 3 cards, I believe. Yeah. But that's fine. I don't think those kill me. But this might be a turn where I spend some time casting some setup cards. I think I just cast these. I guess it's just kind of free real estate. The land's good too, though. I mean, I'm gonna draw all of them anyways because of the vision. So, what does this do? I probably want to counter that because it actually interferes with my mana. I think I have enough to... Well, I guess... We'll see. I think I have enough to Tide, Tutor, Spiral, which I think should be good enough, but we'll see what happens. I'll have Tide taps there, so I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactly enough to Spiral, Tutor. Fine. Why did I didn't play the Tomeo? What's up with that? If I didn't counter it, I wouldn't even get this Ancestral Vision, which is not exactly what I want. So do I probe looking for Frantic Search? Probably. Alright. I'll tap that. 1. So that's tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Just double checking. I just probe for life first. Oh, well that's really good actually. Okay, that solves a lot of problems. Does anything threaten me? No. I think it's just super straightforward. Question is, do I desire or time spiral? Probably spiral. Just checking. Is it desire for 6 versus spiral? Spiral's probably better. Obviously it could whiff, but I don't think it's going to. Okay, it in fact did not whiff. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ponder. Okay, well I could just desire my entire deck as well. I think I'm just going to for fun. Doesn't really matter how I draw it up. I don't know. It doesn't... I have, like... It doesn't really matter. I guess I can desire look at their hand and see if it's safe. I can always Yogg-Will anyways, so... Actually, I can freeze first and then desire, just to see. Alright. Kind of a clean kill, I guess. I was kind of playing with my food by that point, obviously, but, you know, is what it is. Easy 2-0, and we're playing for another trophy, chat. Alright, get your predictions in. Oh, before the spiral? I didn't check. Did not check. Very possible. Probably should have done the math before I started clicking buttons, but I also just was like, alright, the spiral is probably good enough. This deck is nice. Like, it's felt really, really, really strong. Obviously, in the first match, I got somewhat lucky. But I generally think mono green should be a good matchup for a deck like this. So kind of a good Storm deck. Well, your name is Empty the Warrens, so that makes sense. If you're a fan of a... If anyone's a fan of a good vintage Keep Storm deck, you should consider using your Twitch Prime sub here. Hashtag shilling. But if you don't have a Twitch Prime sub or regular sub to give, you should just hit that follow button. That is free to do. Alright, get your bets in. Let's get some nopers, just so the bet fires. Right. Third match. For all the marbles. This song is a banger. It sounds familiar. Oh, I've never... Okay, it's from Perfect Dark. I've not actually played Perfect Dark very much. I know what it's about. Reader, Rabbit, Marbles. Yeah, it's a Marbles match, indeed. Deck's nice, though. Also, if anyone's interested in a lands guide / lands content, check out the Patreon, ! Patreon. If you're interested in MTG coaching, I will coach basically any format except standard, historic, or alchemy. So check that out, ! Coaching. Also, after this match, I think I'm going to draft one last deck. And probably not play it on there. Well, I guess it depends on what time it is, but I probably won't play it here. Alright, well, this hand's really good again. Like, it's hard to say no to this one. Just going to suspend Vision, play Brawl, and turn 3 we'll reevaluate, but you can't really mulligan this hand. It's like, obviously you don't have a red source, but this is just kind of it's a good hand, you know. Depends on what they do, but I might just fire off the Twister this turn. Like, especially if I draw like a... I guess it depends exactly what I draw. I think there's a lot of merit to playing Twister. Okay, I don't want to play Twister yet. I want to leak something, then probably play Twister. Also, their life total matters. If I hadn't drawn the leak, I probably would have fired off the Twister, but drawing the leak means I should just hold it up this turn. That one's way too good. We cannot allow that to survive. Yes. Good. This is not doing much for me. Should I turnabout Twister? Probably. I probably should. I'm going to attack first, obviously. Turnabout Twister. Yeah, there's no reason not to cast a turnabout first, I think. It's just like the world's worst Poetic Ritual or whatever. I think I should just leave up Leak again. Oh, I could have cast Tutor off of black. Maybe I should have done that. Oops. Yeah, I should have cast Tutor for Spiral, I think. I think that would have been a lot better than just not doing anything with that black mana. Because, like, Leak only cost me a single blue. I don't think Storm Count's ever really an issue, generally speaking. Fuck that. Do I care? Not really. I don't think that kills me. Assassin's Trophy. That one I do care about. I think my Baral is more valuable than a land from my deck. I really wish I had cast Tutor last turn now. I think I have almost exactly enough to do what I want to do. I could have discarded maybe the Lava Claw Reaches, but if I can't go off this turn, I think I'm going to just play Seagate Stormcaller or Ponder. But if I had cast Tutor for Spiral last turn, I think it works out. Maybe I'm short a bunch still. Okay, what if I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of options this turn. Also, I'm drawing a bunch of cards. But basically, I should have tutored for some card because, like, I'm seeing 4 more cards off the vision. The Ponder lets me see another 3. So it's actually pretty likely I could just find some sort of kill. But, like, I'm gated on mana, not cards, I think, essentially. So I should have just spent the last turn spending my mana. Yeah, I think... Well, see what happens. But I think I should just start casting spells. Yeah, I think Frantic is good enough here. What's up, Jacob? Hope you've been having a good one. It's been a while, my friend. I think this just works. I think I'm just gonna click buttons, and it doesn't really matter. I think, actually, I can freeze myself Oracle again, so... Alright, well, that probably definitely works. I've played a land already, so I can discard that. I'll probably discard Seagate Stormcaller. I think I just have them dead by so much that it doesn't really matter. So just freeze. Maybe I can get some info about their deck first. So I just ponder, freeze them for a few copies, freeze myself for the rest. This won't do that. It doesn't really cost me much. Should I show them Yawgmoth's Fall? Yeah, actually, I think I should. I just want to get info about their deck before doing anything for next game. Hero's Downfall, Reanimate. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they conceded, which leads me to believe they don't have an Eldrazi Titan. But I was just going to put enough copies on myself just in case. Because there's no reason not to, I think. I was just gonna let all of their copies resolve first. So how do I usually lose? I think I'm gonna just cut the Mind Twist for a fucking fawn on the draw. I mean, it seems crazy, but I think also my deck is... I kind of just don't need Twist, if that makes sense. Yeah, I basically overkilled them by like 1,000,000. Which is kind of funny to think about. Yeah, I think this is a keep. This might be a game where I just run my Oracle into Scry. Which is kind of funny, I guess, but... Packrat. That's a way that they're trying to race me. It makes sense. I think I should just play out the Scryer / Plucker. Do I want that? I can Frantic Lead, freeze myself, Yogg Will, which is probably good enough. So I think I do want it. But I also don't have to rush. Maybe I can wait one more turn. Oh, Wasteland's not great. Oh, also I don't have black. Never mind. Also, this... Interesting. Okay, whatever. Just to go. Don't really want to... I want to wait for some more land drops. There's no reason to rush. They're not really killing me that fast. Missing a land makes me want to cast Frantic Search. If I wasn't about to miss land, I wouldn't cast it, I think. But... Alright. I think this... and Island can go. Maybe I do have enough. Should I just wait? Freeze them... No. Freeze myself. No, I don't really have enough. I think I can wait one turn. I think just missing a land is too bad that I think I should just burn the Frantic Search every time there. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna block a rat. They'll probably like make a rat to kill my Oracle, but that's fine. I still have another turn or two, I think. If I freeze myself. They're showing 12 next turn, so I have probably one more turn. Alright, I think I'm gonna freeze myself in a Flare Spiral. Okay. I think I should... Is that good enough? I don't have a Tide. Actually, that might... hold on. Let's see, can I get the... Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can cast Morphos Probe, draw with a blank. I can play Will or Lead, Will in response Crack. Is that enough? It might be enough, actually. I guess I can just probe them first to decide if I should go. See, they're showing 12 with one activation. Did I play a land this turn? I didn't. Oh, I also get a land off of that, so maybe that is good enough. Hold on. So I Morphos. I'll have 4. Go up to 7. Go down to that. I think it works, actually, right? Let's see. Use Frantic Search to just mill 2. Okay, hold on. I think it just works, right? Hold on. Morphos. Got these. Convert colorless into a blue. So I have 7. I go down to 4 by recast. I think it just works. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I was just checking a million times because my brain is kind of whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, I should Metamorphose first, yeah. Not great. Alright, my opponent got tired of me playing. I was just making sure it worked, but pretty academic win. I just couldn't do the arithmetic for a bunch of times. I don't know why. Very, very, very academic win. Easy trophy, chat. Easy trophy. That was not close. That was kind of a bonkers deck, you know? I think I'm gonna do one more draft, but not play the matches, so feel free to hang out for that.